Hello there. How we doing today? Could it be true? Could being big be a defense mechanism? So could it be true? Well, I know it is for the body. Could it be for the universe too? A way to keeping you safe, protecting you? Let's get started. It is me, Ursula E, and these are my philosophies. From the mind of an INFJ. That's me. I hope you guys had a happy holidays. Mine went very smoothly. I know people like to make New Year resolution of losing weight. No, I didn't do that this time. No, I am not trying to lose any weight this year. I've been through that phase. Yeah. Up and down, up and down, up and down. What a yo-yo, right? I saw one time I went a whole year and a half and did not drink any sodas because I was on some medication that made soda not taste good. And even though I desired soda because I was feeling for it, as soon as I tasted it, it tasted terrible. I didn't like it. So I went like a year and a half without drinking any sodas. And I didn't lose not 1 pound. Not 1 pound. Happened there. I know it was probably the universe again doing something to keep me safe. So no, this year I am not having that as a resolution. No. But a defense mechanism. It's something to prevent something. When it comes to the body, like I had keloid skin. With keloid skin, if you were to puncture your skin, it would continue to add more and more skin to that puncture to prevent more puncturing. So it's defending the skin. It's a defense mechanism. Like antibodies. Could the media be circumventing your defense mechanism? Oh no, that smaller people are easier to control, easier to subdue. Number one, for men and women. If you're big and you are stabbed or shot, for, don't wish that on anybody. But if you are, there's more likely a chance that it don't hit a major organ if there's a lot of space in there, from the extra weight. You get shot, it only hit the fat, and you're good. If you don't have any fat, then I'm quite sure there's a major organ that would get hit, and you'll have a harder time surviving that. Another one, kidnapping and trafficking, human trafficking. Being big is a defense mechanism. It gets that to save your life, want it. Because it is hard. It is hard to subdue bigger people. I'm not going to fit in anybody's trunk. You're going to need at least 2, maybe even 3 people to hold this dead weight. Defense mechanism. Yeah, you're going to need a lot. And I'm not going to stay on these things too long because it could be triggering. If you don't want to be kidnapped like that or human trafficked, make people think twice about doing that to you, put some weight on you. Yeah, because we all know now that weight don't stop anything when it comes to romance. On to the next defense mechanism. Roofie. Knock you out. Somebody could be able to take you back to their place. Yeah. Defense mechanism. Why? Is it not because it won't work? No, it's because how much do you need? Right? You might notice the difference feeling for you before it's able to take you out, and you might be able to notify somebody that somebody drugged you. Defense mechanism. Right, so we got to realize that. We do. We really have to realize that. They want to say you're eating too much. That make you feel big. Anybody should know that is so not the case. Most people who big do not eat more than the next person. We know that they are putting stuff in the food that make people gain weight. That they put stuff in the food that make people addicted to that food. Your body will make that food into fat as a defense mechanism. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but I know about 75%, don't quote me on it, okay? But 75% of the drugs that they're giving you guys have a side effect of weight gain. When I went through my dark night, that's when things just don't go out for a long period of time. I got depressed. I saw a therapist over it. They gave me drugs to try to make me feel better. Me, being an INFJ, I went and looked up the drug, and almost every drug they gave me had weight gain as a side effect. And I'm like, okay, so tell me, you supposed to be stopping me from being depressed by making me gain weight? I don't see how it's gonna work, right? Domestic being big is a defense mechanism against it. Now, what? Hear me out. I'm not saying that somebody big can't be a victim of domestic violence. What I'm saying that most likely, in most cases, that woman being a victim of domestic violence is much easier to subdue. You know, because the men, they're human. They have to think about what they're doing when they come to somebody who's big, because they have to say, okay, what if my one punch don't knock her out? What if she gets on top of me? How I'm gonna get her off? It's a lot of stuff that goes through a mind when they try to figure out how to subdue somebody. So being big right here will help you out. Right here, I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm saying most of the times it's with a smaller woman. So this is another defense mechanism. The moral of this video is all predators go after the smaller ones first. Or could we say the weaker ones? But in this case, let's just say the smaller ones. Whether they're dealing with business, the weaker, the smaller ones, they would definitely go after. At this point, you can see that they want you guys smaller because you're easier to subdue. And the last one that is on my list, I know you guys can add to my list if you like to. Put it in the comments for me. Is whoa. Yes, I'm not gonna stay long on it because I know it's triggering. I know it's triggering. Yes, if you're big, you are most likely not to get whoa. Because you're not an easy target. Being big make you not an easy target. Whoa. They are looking for somebody who they feel is weak and easy to subdue. They know you will fight back. It's not gonna be easy for that. However, I must say, date rape, it's probably still the same between the sizes because that person got closer to you. And a lot of times there is emotions there. So women, please put your tight jeans on these dates so they cannot get you out. They cannot get you out of those tight jeans without you letting them get you out of it. So that is a very big deterrent there. And if a man asks you to wear a dress on a date, trust me, he's looking for easy access. You might not want to deal with that one. I would love to hear what stuff that you guys can come with, or how being big is a defense mechanism and actually saved your life. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm quite sure you can find somebody who might need this information because they're not thinking straight. And before I go, I wanted to tell you I pulled a card from my oracle deck regarding big people. And here it is. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? There you go. It's backwards. So I'll read it to you. Focus your mind on your priorities. Do not worry about what people are talking about. Don't let people circumvent you from something that is defending you. Don't let them have you circumvent your own defense mechanism. Focus your mind on your priorities. Thank you. Have a great day.